We're gonna do an all signs. In this one, we will look at, what's the title actually? What strangers think about you. Or what do strangers think about you? What do strangers think about you, or what strangers... What do strangers think about you? Hey, Javier. I need me some music because I'm a little sleepy. Let me see. Let's put... Eternal flame. Hey. Where are the people at? Huh? Hi, H. I am very good. A little sleepy. Why is your nose wet? Auntie, what's up? Yeah, having a cat is very nice. You get to eat a lot of hair. You get to have hair on every item of clothing you've got, on every furniture. You get to see, you get to have threads of your clothes out because they will scratch the clothes and pull the threads out. So will your furniture suffer. This chair is made by her. She put her touch on it. Joshua, hey. Hagar, I want you to shut your fucking mouth. For the weirdos in the chat already, go fuck your mom. Because I know you want to do that, but you're shy. Netherlands. Hey, Netherlands. What's up, Abdul? What's up? You need to be inspired to start a YouTube channel? Do you need to be inspired to wipe your ass as well? Just curious. Do you need to be inspired to take a shower? Dumb questions will get dumb answers. For those that are asking questions, personal questions like Sumeda, we do personal readings for on Sundays. On Sundays only. What's up, Cray Cray? What's up, Cray Cray? Hi, Nancy. Alright, shall we get started? Let's get started. 7 minutes for Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, let's see. Let's see, what do strangers think about you? Ophiuchus, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. What do strangers think about you? Not that you should give a fuck, but... that you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. You do come across as mysterious or some type of enigma. You know, I want to say, even if you are not going through anything, people think that you're going through something. Do you have a resting sad face or something? You know, not resting bitch face. Do you have a resting sad face? Resting angry face by any chance? You could be frequently getting people asking you, are you okay? Are you okay? Maybe you have a resting sad face. You know, I saw this card while I was shuffling and it showed up. The mysterious aura that you give off to people. Some people see it as something curious and something exciting, and some people fear it as if it's something dangerous or something that should be avoided. Some people think that you are the sensitive type. You look very fragile, very sensitive. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, if someone bumps into you, it's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? So maybe you have like soft features, innocent features, and you don't say much. I feel like you do have this mysterious vibe around you. And people wonder like, what's going on in this person's life? Are they okay? I'm seeing literally a sad face with I don't know what the artwork is called, but there is like this type of art where you make really sad faces, but they're so cute, like an angelic face, but they're sad expressions. So you must have like this resting sad face that we talk about. You must. But I feel like it's not like you go around and say, oh, I'm not feeling so good today, or oh, I'm sad. That's what people assume just by looking at you. That's what they assume. And some people also think that you are someone that can be dangerous. Like you have this innocent face, but what are you hiding? So the main thing that I'm noticing here is the air of mystery that surrounds you, which makes some people project onto you, or some people feel threatened by you. You can have Gemini in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium, or Cancer. Okay. You know, you remind me of this quote that says, art is to disturb the comfortable and to comfort the disturbed. Now imagine, replace art by you. A fucus is to disturb the comfortable and to comfort the disturbed. I don't know why I remember this quote, so maybe some people feel comfort around you and some people feel threatened by you. You disturb the comfortable and you comfort the disturbed. We just got started. Don't worry guys, you did not miss anything. We just finished a fucus. I've been to Dubai a few times. I don't like it. I don't like Dubai. The hype is not for me. It's just another city. I don't really like cities. Take me to nature, take me to beaches, take me to sceneries. I don't like cities. I don't want to go somewhere and all I hear is deet deet noise. I don't care for that. I have Arabic in me. I have Middle Eastern in me. I have many nationalities in me. But yes, good observation. If I go back to Holland, I will not leave. So I want to travel the world first and then go back to Holland to settle down. I will definitely have a base in Holland. But I know myself, if I go back to Holland, I will not leave. I will just find the next ginger guy next door and have a family. I don't want that. I don't want that. I just know if I go to Holland, I'm gonna marry a ginger dude and we're gonna have kids and settle down. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm very ambitious. If I get married, now here's the thing. If I get married to a dude, he has to be ambitious. But if the dude is like, let's settle down, let's have kids, let's, have a home and just not do anything, I cannot. I'm too ambitious. So either I marry someone that is very ambitious and we both do our things, or I'm not going to be happy. Otherwise, I'll just stay single and do my thing, Single life, it is better. It is addictive. It is addictive. I'll give you that. It's so addictive. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, what do strangers think about you? Not that you should give a fuck, but out of curiosity. Let's see. indecisive as fuck. You have many secrets. And you are chill. So you are someone that comes across as someone that has their life in a chaotic kind of organization. So you know when people talk about organized mess, people see you as an organized mess. You have a lot. You don't have a structure, or you don't have a routine. And people are like, they don't know what to expect. Are you gonna do this today, or are you gonna do that today? So these could be like people that are observing or around you to observe your life, and they see you as someone that is a little bit chaotic. You don't really have a timing. They can't really expect like a routine from you. You also look like knowledgeable, whatever that means. So maybe you look like maybe you look like a guru of some kind, or maybe like a spiritualist, or you know what I mean. You know when you see someone and you're like, oh, I bet they have a lot of crystals at home, kind of thing. So maybe it's the way you dress. You could be the type of person that likes to wear, how do I explain it? A lot of gowns, styles, like a lot of loose fabrics. You know when people kind of style loose fabric? And they put a belt on or something like that, or just they throw something on them. They look a bit spiritual, right? They look a bit like Jesus. they give off that energy. Are you a guru? Are you a monk? Are you a nun? Are you a wannabe Jesus? What are ya? People think you know things. You know things. You look like you know things. How do I explain that? You look like you know things. Like you know something that people don't. Maybe it's the way you carry yourself, as if like you are sure, confident. And that confidence is like making people think, what am I missing? Do you know something I don't? Do you know something I don't? But otherwise, you also are chill. So you come across as chill. You're not very bothered. And I feel like because people most of the time are stressing about something, always people stressing about life, right? You don't come across as stressed out. You could be in the midst of chaos and you're like smiling and singing and whistling. People are like, why are you fucking happy? What do you know? Do you know what I mean? you know when people see happy people and they're like, you're too happy for my liking. What the fuck are you happy about? Do you know something I don't? It's got that vibe. And maybe you wear crystals, or you look like you are that type where you collect crystals, So there is a stereotype here that you are being perceived as. You could be the type of person that thrives in chaos. There are some people that thrive in chaos. So if you are that type and you seem calm while everybody's stressing out or freaking out, people notice that. It's like, why are you calm? What do you know? Tell us. Because I'm stressing. Okay. You could have Pisces in your chart. What is the ultimate thing you want to do in your life? You will see it when you see it. You will know when you see it. I think even if I reach the ultimate, I will be like, okay, what's next? I don't see myself settling for, like, when it comes to goals, learning, developing, I never want to stop. I will stop when I'm dead. Unless I get resurrected. I'll be like, next goal, next. I will never fucking stop. I think when people stop going after something or going after a goal, they die. They're ready to die. Sahar, I'm a Scorpio. By the way, Sahar, your reading is being uploaded as we speak. I think you got a reading with me, didn't you? Or did I send you a reading already? No, yeah, I think it's uploading. Can you read me, please? Okay, there you go. Are you paying attention? Bob Brown. I just read you. Yeah, Sahar, it's uploading. It's uploading. I can't even remember if it was a good reading or a or a reality check reading, okay? So stay calm. I can't remember if it was a good reading or if it wasn't. I do so many readings. I do so many readings I can't remember. So I'm not sure, okay? I'm not sure if it's good or bad. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I recognize your name. I recognize your name. You have this ring? I have this ring in so many sizes. I have a huge one, but it's uncomfortable to wear. This is cute, right? I like it. All right, let's see who's next. Leo. Leo, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see. What do strangers think about you? What do strangers think about you? That you are a schmexy mother fluffer? You have a sex appeal. I feel like you make people drool, is what I want to say. You make people swallow the extra saliva in their mouth. When they see you, they stop. They salivate, whatever that fucking word is. Is it salivate? Salivate? You know what I mean, right? You know when you look at something that's so yummy, suddenly your saliva increases. I do people. I do people. I do see people sexualize you. They sexualize the shit out of you. You know, because you are so attractive in people's eyes, they also think that you are the one for them. So you could have random strangers thinking that you are the one for them. It's like I see myself with you as a life partner. So I see that people see you as someone that is good for life, good for life, good as a life partner, good as a romantic partner. You have people that want to date you left and right. If you are someone that is active when it comes to the dating world, I see that you have a lot of options. I do also see that you have a lot of people that want to just have sex with you. But it's more like make love to you. Even if it's a one-time thing. They want it to be like a sensual type of sex. You look like you know what you look like you know what you're doing. What I mean by that, when it comes to sex, you look like an expert. You look like you you look like you can deep throat a dick. You know what I mean? You look like the type, if you are a woman, you look like the type of woman that will not gag. I saw this woman where she was putting her finger in her mouth, and it's like, girls, this is how you don't gag when you suck a dick. And she's like showing, it's like, see, you put your finger in like that, and then you won't gag. And she had a dildo to show people. I'm like, oh my god. I didn't know that people teach these things, but they do exist. So you, that aside, you look like you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? And even if you are a man, just apply the same concept. You look like you know how to give the best the best sex ever that one can experience. I know. Very impressive. Not really. Sarcasm, okay? I do see that people sexualize you. Like they see you as a piece of meat, body. And maybe based on your personality or based on your confidence, they assume that you are really good at sex, even if you suck. They also assume that you are someone that knows how to make someone feel good. Again, sexual. Now, there are people, okay, not everybody, there are people that also think of you as someone that can be a good lover, like a life partner. So basically, you have people drooling over you, Leo. It's not like it's news to you, right? Because I feel like if you are someone that is already getting the attention, you probably already know how you make people feel. But it's such a sexual perceivance, you know? Like I don't think people see you more than your body. If that makes sense. I look like I can take it. Raphael. That was gay as fuck, but I like it. Hi, Pamela. Asil, hi. Iman, no, it's not a typo. It's not a typo, don't worry, Iman. There are no coincidences. Alrighty. Who are we doing next? Aries. 30 for Aries. three zeros. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, what do strangers think about you? What do strangers think about you? You look like you spend a lot, whatever that means. Maybe you like to show off the things that you buy, or you look like you spend your money. Do you know what I mean? You know when you look at someone and you're like, oh, I just know you're a big spender. They have so many things on them. They are wearing so many things, or they are wearing brands. You look like you spend. And I feel like you are being judged for it. So it's almost like people look at you and they're like, you are spending to impress. I feel like there are people that are impressed by what you wear, what you present yourself as. You know, if you're wearing something like expensive, or if you're driving an expensive car or something like that, people are like, oh wow, you've got money, you've got it made in life, you know, you've got it going on. But I feel like some people judge you. It's like, oh, you probably in debt, you probably spend money you don't have. So it's almost like people are in your business because you seem to be a big spender. And you know, let me tell you something. You have people around you that love money that are eyeing you. What I mean by that, you could have potentially gold diggers lurking. And I'm literally seeing, like, you know, when sharks kind of lurk or roam around something, you have people that are seeing that you have money, or that you look like you have money. It doesn't mean, I mean, some people look like they have money, but they don't. But some people do have money, and they look it, right? And so you have gold diggers around you as well. So some of these strangers are thinking, how can I catch this big fish? So you have people around you that are kind of, whether you are rich or not, Aries, they are kind of looking at you as an easy ticket, or like a money ticket. Does that make sense? For gold diggers specifically. Yeah, I feel like you are the type of person that overdresses for the occasion. And in my opinion, you I mean, do whatever the fuck you want, right? But that's what people think. They see you as someone that dresses to impress, and they judge you for it. It's like, oh, you're probably trying to compensate for something. When you see like a dude with a big car, the first thought, at least women think, is, oh, he's compensating for a small dick. It's kind of the same concept. So how you appear is looking like you've got money or you spend money, but you're compensating for something. I do get a lot of jealousy though. I do get people that are jealous. So even if people are impressed, they tell their friend or their families like, oh, they probably don't have the money that they're spending. You know what I mean? When secretly they are jealous or they are impressed. They probably, and they talk shit. You have people talking shit about you because of jealousy, or because of you make them feel like they are missing out. And you know what I'm getting as well, Aries? I feel like when you walk around and you pass a couple, or when a couple is around you, one of them could be impressed by you, and then the other person will notice their partner looking at you. And they will be like, oh, well, you're looking at that person. They probably, you know what I mean? Like, so you could actually make couples argue over you. So you look like you've got it going on. And this is the things you buy, the things you use, your possessions. You could have Gemini in your chart. Whew. What? I'm watching you from the X-Files room? What does that even mean? What's an X-Files room? The fuck does that mean? What is an open reading? What do you mean by that, Helen? You guys, we finished ether and fire signs, okay? We're gonna do earth in a second. Hey, Landon. Landon is asking, are you barefoot? And Asil is like, I am barefoot. Well done. Oh, I know what you mean. Helen, if you mean personal readings are done on Sundays. So if you see me live on a Sunday, it's when I do personal readings. But any other day, I'm doing all signs. Okay? Hey, Sabrina. What great tires you have. Ew. What a little shrimp you have. I know. Out of all the other descriptions that you can describe boobs, you came up with tires. I think what you're really looking for is to gag on a dick. Because for you to think of boobs as tires, you might be gay. You might be gay. Go suck on a dick. I know, Sabrina. Who says that? My boobs are offended. Stinks like a shrimp too. Ew. Ew. I like the chat today. They are getting creative. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. But you know, let me tell you something. If your shrimp stinks, don't eat it. You can actually apply that logic on the shrimp that who even said that? Can't remember their name. But that applies on humans and also real shrimp. Okay. You guys make me laugh when you troll the trolls. Probably never seen a pair. He strikes again. Do the rims match the rear view? Code wants to fuck a car, but he doesn't know how to. All right, let's do earth signs. 41421 for Virgo. Virgo, by the way, you have a reading coming up as well. After the live stream, you will see your reading. I'm currently uploading it. So, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, what do strangers think about you? What do strangers think about you, Virgo? That you have your guard up. You're not so friendly, are ya? People assume that you're going through something. You do come across as a little bit of a stuck-up bitch. And hey, I don't, like, even though I say it that way, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to look like you don't give a fuck what people think. And you shouldn't, right? So if people make assumptions about you being not nice, or you look like, you know, you are prude, and you're doing things and you have a certain way of doing things and they don't like it because you're not doing things like they are, fuck them. I'm also seeing that people think that you are blessed, whether you are blessed with money, blessed with good looks, blessed with family, blessed with whatever. It seems like you have some type of blessing that people are noticing. So you come across as someone that is lucky, blessed, privileged. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. You are the type of person that will remain peaceful even in chaos. I'm feeling this energy where you are, you know, this is beneath me, I don't deal with that. And people don't like that. It's almost like, even if people try to get on your nerve or try to test you, try to get, you know, get involved with you somehow, you don't really pay attention to them, or you ignore them, or you're like, go away. Ew. You give that vibe. You give off a prude, stuck up. It's almost like you look down at people. Okay? You could be looking at people from your nose. Who are you? And they judge you for it. You know what I'm getting as well, Virgo? People know you're smart as fuck. And there are people that don't like that that you are smart. So you have people that are not comfortable with the idea of you being the smartest person in the room. You could be minding your business and someone says something and your comebacks are fast, Or you could say something that is really witty and smart. And people are like, ah, so annoying. I don't know why I'm getting like a lot of haters vibes. You do make people a little bit insecure around you. And they're strangers, we're talking about strangers. We're not even talking about friends, family, whatever. We're talking about people that don't even know you. It's just the way you carry yourself, you could be like, you could be walking around like that, you've got like a style and you look down at people and they have a problem with that. Most people have a problem with that anyway, right? Because you make them feel like they don't matter, or you make them feel like you're better than them. They have a problem with that. So you could actually have people around you that could try to humble you. And these are people that you don't even know. They could try to make you feel uncomfortable or try to stare at you. And you look at them and you're like, I don't give a fuck. You should stare. Do you know what I mean? So when people stare at others to make them uncomfortable or try to intimidate, you could be looking at people staring at you and like, of course you're gonna stare. Look at me. I would stare at me too. It's that confidence, that arrogance, that stuck up vibe that you give off. I'm all in support of it. Fuck people, If they feel insecure about how you carry yourself, there is an issue with them. It's not your problem. It's like, oh, sorry. Let me make myself smaller for you so that you feel comfortable around me. Fuck that. Continue this activity, Virgo. Continue to be the way that you are, and please continue to piss people off as much as possible. As much as possible. Okay? You probably are the smartest person in the room. You probably are the smartest person in the room. So when people have an issue with you, it's probably because they feel stupid as fuck around you. And this actually reminds me of the quote which says, not being bothered bothers people. You could be minding your business, not bothering anyone, just doing your thing, and you're not bothered. And people get bothered because you're not bothered. Okay. Wait, did I see a sticker? Mystery Mind? Thanks for the sticker, honey. The sticker is me when I visit people in their dreams at night. You see that face? The devil face of the sticker? This is me when I visit people at night. It's like, bitch, remember me? Anyways. Oh, now you're sending the innocent face. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's definitely not me, but okay. I'm assuming it's you. What are you genuinely curious about, Lennox? What is soiree? I'm gonna look it up. What is soiree? 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 Evening party. Oh, how sophisticated. Soiree. It's a French word for evening in French. And literally an evening party. This is no Super Bowl party with potato chips and people slouching in easy chairs. A soiree is an elegant affair. Though often held in someone's house, people dress up. Welcome to the soiree. Welcome. Full of trolls and all types of entities. What? Schlong size? What the fuck is schlong size? How come I don't know words? I'm offended. What is schlong? Is it the dingling? Oh, I like to call it the dingling. Yes, here's the thing. Let me tell you something. If people tell you size don't matter, let me tell you, it does. It does. If you have a shrimp, it's over for you. Game over. Go read books. Be really intelligent. Because when it comes to the dingling, it's game over for you, baby. Okay? Game over. Game over. You have to compensate for that. Size does matter indeed. Whoever that tells you that it doesn't, they're lying to you. And they're fake moaning as well. They cannot even feel it. You could be pretending to fuck a bitch. And it's not even in. And they'll be like, oh my god, it's so big. Don't fall for it. They're lying to you. You know, one thing women do is faking. I don't know why they do it. I don't know, but they're trying to not hurt your feelings. But a lot of, look it up, a lot of women fake it. A lot of women fake moaning, fake orgasming, fake. I don't know why they do it. They're probably trying to protect your feelings. Yes, compensate by a nice car. But you're basically, if you buy a big car, not a nice car, a big car. If you buy a big car, most women know that you're compensating. So don't advertise it. Don't advertise that you have a small dick. Do you know, let me give you a little bit of hope for the little shrimp wearers. Do you know that you can actually buy something that extends? So it's basically like a dildo that it's like an extension. You wear it on your little shrimp and it gives you extra size. Go buy it. For the little shrimps in the house, go buy that. Don't buy a different color though, because it'll look obvious. Buy it in the same color as your dingaling. Oh my god, Mark, you know, it's so funny because I've had a first-hand experience with someone that enhanced their dingaling and it was weird as fuck. I don't know if he's gonna watch this. No, it was a long time ago, so I think I'll get away with it. But he had fillers. He had fillers. You know when people fill their lips and face and whatever? He had fillers in his dingling. And let me tell you, it was weird. It was weird. Let me just say it was weird. Thank you for reminding me. All right, next. Ooh, I'm about to barf. Hang on. Let me push it down. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, what do strangers think about you? Ew, horsey, ew. Are you guys trying to make me puke? Shut your fucking mouth. Or pause for a little bit. Damn, the chat is full of weirdos. Taurus, we have the devil. We have the devil. Ooh. People see you as a walking, talking red flag. And you know what makes it worse, Taurus? Is that you are attractive as fuck. So it's almost like people know that they shouldn't deal with you. This is especially when it comes to love interest, romantic interest. It's like people know that they shouldn't deal with you, but you're so fucking irresistible. And it makes it really hard. So even though you do things, you get away with it. So let's say you are someone, I don't know, like, let's say you are someone that is outspoken, honest. You could say what's on your mind and you don't give a fuck what people think. You don't care what people think. Even though people perceive you as someone that is a red flag, it's like, oh my God, I should stay away from you. But because you're so attractive, they see the red flags. Their intuition tells them to stay away from you, but they can't. They can't resist you. You know when people talk about others and they say, "Oh my God, you're gonna be the end of me." There is something seductive about you. There is something irresistible about you. I mean, we have the devil. The devil can be irresistible, right? I mean, I don't know if this is your type, but the devil is someone that is irresistible, someone that is hard to resist. And to add to that, you have this energy, this appeal, this sexy vibe around you. And people know that they should stay away from you, but they can't help but entertain you. They can't help but to gravitate towards you. People could be seeing you as a player or someone that is a heartbreaker, but they still can't stay away. It's like, oh my God, I know that this is going to turn into a situationship, or I know I'm going to be heartbroken if I get involved with you, but let's fuck one more time. You could be telling people, I'm not looking for something serious. And even though the person that is interested in you is a nun, they'll be like, hey, I'm going to sin with you and I'm going to pray for forgiveness because Jesus died for our sins. You know what I mean? Like there is something so, like it doesn't matter who you're dealing with. It could be a nun in a church. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, man, woman, whatever, but it's an example. It's like it doesn't matter if people know that you are a no-go, that you are bad. I mean, whether you are actually bad or not, that's another story, but people perceive you as a player, as a baddie, as a person that shouldn't be fucked with, as a red flag. But the allure, the seduction, the attractiveness that you have makes people forget all about the red flags and whatever else. You know, let me tell you something. Even if you were to be in a serious relationship, you will have people tell you, "Hey, it's okay. I'll be your side piece." Do you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like people are willing to put their morals aside for you. So if someone wouldn't do something for you, they would make you the exception. You come across as very attractive, very seductive. It's not just attraction, it's seduction. I don't know what type of dark psychology you read, or maybe you are a natural, but you got people wrapped around your fingers, and there are many people. You can have Capricorn or Pisces in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Whew. Hang on, I saw an idiot here called Dale Useri. Shut your fucking mouth. Get the fuck out of here, dumbass. Taurus Stellium. Damn. What's a Taurus stellium like? From my experience, Taurus men, so attractive. Honey, Taurus Sun and Leo Rising? Damn. The way I see you, Penny, without seeing your face, that is I imagine you someone that is naturally attractive. You know, the messier, the better. Do you know what I mean? You are the type of person that wakes up attractive. You know when when people are like, I woke up like this, Penny. Right? Because for you to have Taurus Sun and a Leo Rising, I just know. You are effortlessly attractive. Farwa, we're not doing personal readings. For the new faces here, we do personal readings on Sundays alone, every Sunday. Yeah, people gravitate towards you, huh? You know, for me, what I notice when I'm in a place or in a store or in a whatever, as a customer, client, whatever, I notice people come to me thinking that I am the manager. And I have played on that so many times. Like sometimes people come to me and for some reason, because I always, most of the time anyway, most of the time I wear black on black, okay? And people come to me thinking that I'm the manager of the store or the fucking security. I used to work security, so maybe that makes sense. And they come to me, it's like, excuse me, I had a problem with that one. I'm like, I don't work here. I just look like I do. I just look like a manager. And even when I used to work in places like retail, they always thought that I'm the manager. Even if my manager is standing next to me, people come to me, it's like, are you the manager? Can I talk to you? Like, there's the manager with a big sign on their chest, manager. But they come to me, they think I'm the manager. All right. Let's see who's next. Capricorn. It is Capricorn, right? Yes. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see. What do strangers think about you, Capricorn? What do strangers think about you? That you are flirtatious, but when you're flirting, it's also what? It's also no attachment. People see you as flirtatious, but they know that you're just fucking around, whatever that means. Is it because you give them the impression that you're just joking around or you're just being nice? But you are flirtatious. Okay. You look like someone, okay, so I don't know if you look it like physically, but I think what people are noticing, it's your personality. So you look like someone that is only in one night stands, no strings attached. You are someone that fucks and goes. So when people are flirting with you or when you flirt with people, they know that you're not being serious. You're just having fun. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting a specific scenario. So I'm not sure if this is something that happened recently with you, but I'm getting a specific scenario where you were talking to someone and then someone else caught your eyes and you just shifted and started flirting with the other person while the other person that you were flirting with a minute ago is fucking watching you flirt with the other person. And they were like, I'm right here. I'm right here. You were just flirting with me. What the fuck? So it's a specific situation that came to me. So you come across as a player. People don't take you seriously. Your flirtation, your flirting attitude, personality, people think, okay, yeah, Capricorn is just having fun. Let me not go to bed and cry about it. I do feel like you could have hurt some people, especially the one that we just talked about. If you were flirting with someone and then someone caught your eye and then you started flirting with them and this person is standing next to you, they probably cry to bed. Maybe. But you give this energy of, I'm just here to have fun. I'm not here to get married. Which is fair, I guess, but you're not giving the impression that you are someone to be taken seriously. And this is specifically when it comes to romantic situations. You could be also the type of person, even if you are going out on a date, let's say you met someone new and you go out on a date and someone attractive passes by, you do not give a fuck about the person you're with, and you just like admire the attractive person that is passing by. That is so naughty. That is so naughty. So you kind of make people feel like you're not looking for something serious. You're just having fun. There's a lot of sexual energy here, so maybe people perceive you as someone that is just playing around. Player. Okay. I do feel like you have a lot of people around you that had like one date with you or a moment with you, and they are still waiting for their turn, which is fucked up if you ask me. Like imagine you went out on a date and this person is like, well, yeah, Capricorn is just having fun. It's a situationship of some kind. And they're waiting for you to come back to them. Huh? So you could have a lot of situations where you met someone for a few minutes or you went out on a date with them once, and they're kind of like hoping the continuation of the story to happen. You come across as immature. You know, people think that you are immature or someone that is youthful, that is just wanting to have fun. So you could be actually young in age. Okay. You can have Cancer in your chart or Virgo in your chart. You do come across as attractive, maybe even a sex addict. You come across as someone that is sexual, you know? Like you have like this sexual energy. So when people deal with you, they kind of expect not for you, like they kind of expect you not to be loyal. Because they knew what they got themselves into. I mean, even if these are people that they haven't that haven't dealt with you, that could be just the observation of people around you. So maybe you have people that have observed you dealing with someone, and they're kind of making judgment about that. Like, oh yeah, Capricorn is not the loyal type. You know what I mean? Which is interesting because Capricorns can be loyal as fuck, but maybe because you are not looking for something serious, Capricorns can be, the type of players that are just having fun until you fall in love, and then it's game over for you. Right? Right. Yeah. I feel Capricorns are the fun-loving people. They will be players until they fall in love with someone. It's game over. Love is a wonderful thing. I agree. Best shared. Yeah, maybe not agree on that one. It is equally good when you share it, but it is also good when you don't. When you give it to yourself. So it's not best. Um, wait, where are you? Never mind. Hey, Carol. How you doing? So we finished Ether, Fire, Ether, Fire, Earth. We're gonna do air next. I need to stop talking while inhaling, or I need to stop talking when I'm vaping. Bad habit. Raya, you've been feeling moody lately? It's okay. Ride the wave. Do something fun. You know, connect to your inner child. When I'm feeling moody, this is what I do. I do something that I enjoy doing that I stop doing. I do something creative. I get in nature. I do something that my inner child wants, like get ice cream. You know, do something that makes you connect to your inner child that doesn't give a fuck, basically. That will lift your mood. Especially if you have a passion that that you stop doing. Like for me, that's painting. Sometimes when I'm feeling moody, I'm like, I don't know what's wrong because everything is fine. I just paint and I feel good because it's a passion you connect to again. I've been adding to my painting. Maybe I should eat an ice cream sandwich. Yes, that's it. June Smith Field, with that face, you should not even have an opinion. With that spread like cheese face, you shouldn't even have an opinion. Shut your fucking mouth, know your place. I'm glad you're enjoying Sabrina. I do like to make people laugh on the expense of the trolls. I do enjoy it. I do. And it's my guilty pleasure. All right, let's do air signs. Air signs, Aquarius. Aquarius, let's see. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, what do strangers think about you? What do strangers think? Oh, baby strangers want to put a ring on it. That's what they want. Oh. Ugh. You have a lot of admirers, Aquarius, whether you know it or not. You have a lot of people thinking that you are the one for them, that you are the one that they see themselves with forever. The amount of romance here. I mean, specifically this card. Look at this card. People see you as someone that is romantic, that can love really deeply. And you know, it goes against the stereotype because I know a lot of people think, oh, Aquarians are so cold. Did an Aquarius really love you though? I feel like, especially the ones that, especially when people talk about the cold ones, the cold signs, like Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, maybe Gemini. When these people fall in love, though, when these people fall in love, they will show you what romance is. They will show you what romance is all about. But it's exclusive, right? So I feel like you have a lot of people that want to be your lover. They want you to choose them. They want you to be the one that falls in love with them. They want you to marry them. So a lot of people see that they can have a future with you. If you will fucking allow it, though. If you will allow it, allow it. And I don't think it's just one person. I feel like what you're being judged on is your looks. You look like you've got your life together. You look like you could be the perfect partner. You look like someone that can be romantic. And I'm getting specifically when it comes to romantic novels, let's say, or in romantic movies, where you see someone that isn't really looking for love, but then when they fall in love, they become this ultimate romantic person and they will go to the ends of the earth for their lover. It's that vibe you give off. You know what? When people are desperate for love, it takes away from people wanting to love them. There is something about you that is exclusive, and it goes with the Aquarius vibe, right? So you could be the type of person that's just minding your business and you don't sexualize people. You're not desperate to be chosen. You're not desperate to be in love. And it makes you appeal more to the people. So a lot of people think that you are the one. And maybe they're trying to get you to fall in love with them, because I do see that people see the potential of you falling in love, or that you can be really romantic. There is something sensual about you that people notice, even if you don't express it. It's just an observation. So maybe you have people that are so interested in you, they are micro-analyzing you, trying to read you. They could be creating fantasies as well. So maybe most of the observations that people have about you are fantasies of some kind. But it's almost like you look like you are like a fantasy character, or when you read like romantic novels, or when you watch romantic movies. It's kind of like people creating those fantasies about you. Because you look like you have potential to be one. Does that make sense? I do see that you carry yourself in a way that is very graceful. You move intentionally. When you move, you're not like, You move with intention. Or there's a lot of intentionality when you do things, which makes you attractive. It makes you attractive, and you look like grounded, I want to say, or stable. Even if you're not. Okay? Damn, Aquarius, you have a lot of people crushing on you. And you might know these people, you might not even know them. You have a lot of people crushing on you. then why no one makes a move? I don't know. Maybe get a personal reading or a private reading. Or see what is it about you that makes you unapproachable. Because here's the thing. If you are unapproachable, if you are someone that seems intimidating, you're gonna have to do something to change that. Like, for example, I know I am not approachable. Even when I get approached is when I'm smiling, friendly. That's when I get approached. But if I'm doing something and I don't want to be bothered, I literally don't get approached because people know, okay, don't fuck with this bitch. So you have to know how to make yourself approachable when you want to and not make yourself approachable. Or maybe you're just fucking ugly and you need a nose job. I need a nose job. Maybe you need one of those Michael Jackson noses. I don't know. Fix your shit. The fuck? Well, my aunt said when I grow up, the women will literally trip over themselves chasing after me like hens. Okay. This is just a necklace. For the one that asking, what happened to your neck? It's just a necklace. It's just really tiny. You can't see it. You can only see this bit. It's just a necklace. It's the what do you call it? The evil eye necklace? It's cute. It's so freaking cute. Anyways. Let's see, who's next? What did I do now? Aquarius. Okay, so Gemini. Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, Gemini. What do strangers think about you? What do strangers think about you? Let's see. You are strong. Maybe you're strong built, you know, maybe you're like, whether you are big strong or really fit, but you look strong and unfuckwithable. And unfuckwithable is really important. So it's funny because earlier we just talked about people being unapproachable. You look unapproachable. You look like, don't fuck with me, I'm not bothering you, don't bother me. Also, I'm getting that people assume that you are really smart. I mean, Geminis are smart, you know, Mercury and all, right? But you look it for some reason. I don't know why I'm seeing glasses. Maybe you wear glasses or you look smart doing something. Or you wear something that makes you look smart. Or you wear things that make you look like a nerd, you know, like you read books or some shit, or you know things. There is something about suits, so you could be wearing suits or something that looks formal. So maybe when you wear things, it makes you look formal. It makes you look like a teacher or something like that, or a professor or a guru of some kind. Not like the hippie type of gurus. It's more like the well dressed. Everything is in its place. Everything is thought well of. You know, it's like you look neat. You look neat. You also look strict. I don't know what that means. You also look strict. Like a teacher, I guess. Whether you are a man or a woman, there is something that makes you look strong. You could be like really healthy, really. You could be into gym. You go to gym, you look good, or you look strong. There is something about muscle tone or being big and strong. There's something about your eyebrows. You could have like you could have like really strong, prominent eyebrows, whether they are big or really dark, and it makes you look dominant, or it gives you the impression of being dominant, which is interesting because it's true. In psychologically, even though people don't understand it, when you see like thick, like big eyebrows or like really dark eyebrows, it is a sign of dominance. Especially if you are into Chinese face readings. So there is something about that. So you are being perceived as strong, whether in your body or you appear like you are dominant. And you look strict. You look very neat. Like a fucking psychopath. Not really like a psychopath, but you know what I mean. I like to make jokes. Like when psychopaths have to have everything neat, but it's the way you present yourself. You look formal. And you look smart. I'm getting a little bit of a judgy vibe, meaning that people could feel judged by you. You could have this you could have this look, when you look at people, you look them up and down. You know that look? It's like, are you sizing me up? Why are you looking at me like that? So you could come across as a little bit judgmental when you do your look. When you like look at people and it's like, maybe you don't mean anything with it, but it comes across as judgmental. Or you could, I'm literally seeing like looks. So you could be, for example, you're just focusing on your thing and then someone catches your attention. You look at them with your side eye. You don't turn your head. You don't turn your head. You look like this and back to your thing again. So when people see you do that, it comes across as judgmental. Even if you don't mean it, because sometimes you're just like, I don't want to turn my face. I don't want to turn my head for you. I'm just giving a little look. Comes across as a little judgmental, okay? You also can have Leo in your chart, okay? Because we do have the Strength card here. I really need to pee. Can I hold it for another half hour? Can be asked to go pee now. Yes, Alex, I do personal readings. We do personal readings, meaning in public, every Sunday live stream. But if you want a private reading, which is just a reading for you, no one sees it, book it through my website. Okay? Everything is in the description box. But if you don't mind being public and asking you a question, we do every Sunday personal readings. Hi, Enchanted. Hi, John. All right, let's see. Who's next? Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see. What do strangers think about you? What do strangers think about you, Libra? You're not gonna like this reading, Libra, because this talks about kind of like it kind of talks about bad traits. But hey, let's walk through it. Okay, let's walk through it together. There are some good things, bad things. You come across as someone that is cutthroat. In my opinion, it's not a bad thing, but people will have a problem with it, especially if you're the type of person that will be transparent about your thoughts. Especially if you are someone that sees something and you will not shut your mouth about it. So you come across as very outspoken and cutthroat. You don't care who you cut. You come across as insensitive to some fragile egos, okay? People don't like that, most of the time anyway. Some people appreciate, most people will be like, oh my God, you can't say that. But I see that you are the type of person that doesn't give a fuck. It's like, oh, did I hurt your feelings? My apologies. When actually you don't give a fuck. You are the type of person, I feel like you are the type of person, can I be honest with you? You know when people, before they drop the bomb, you know when people are like, can I be honest with you? Do you want my advice? You could be that type. Before you drop the bomb on people, you're like, can I be honest with you? Because you're about to tell them what time it is. Do you know what I mean? And you could be like, can I be honest with you? And without them answering, you are already telling them what the fuck. You come across as vicious, insensitive. You come across as also observant, calculating. So maybe some people have dealt with you and underestimated you because you look innocent, or you look nice, or you look friendly. And let me tell you, people take advantage of that, right? And so maybe you were dealing with some people, and because you're smiling, it's like they think that they can just take their shit out on you, or take it out on you, project, vent, whatever. And then you reply with a smiley face while destroying their ego. There's something about you looking normal, a little bit like almost animated. It's like, oh, okay, well, you are just a miserable bitch. There is something about that. There is something about that. Okay, I like it. I dig it. I love to see it. I love to see it. You come across as the nasty nice. You know what nasty nice is? Hang on, my music stopped. You know the nasty nice? You could be saying like, that looks really good on you. It compliments your fat ass. You know what I mean? I mean, I can't really think of examples of nasty nice, but you know what I mean? You could be saying something about someone's teeth and you're like, oh my God, which dentist do you go to? I remember that example exactly because I've heard Shira talk about that. I remember Shira talking about that when she was like, "Be nasty nice." You could be a fan of Shira. Who knows? I feel like what really catches people off guard is that you look like you can be friendly, but people underestimate or people think that they can abuse that, right? Especially if you have this innocent face, innocent look, and then they try you, and then you show them really that you can be really nasty, but also with a bit of class. I don't think you are the type of person that's like, come on, bro, come on, I'll go on show. You're not the aggressive type. You're definitely the passive aggressive. It's also almost like you make people cry, but with you being nice. Now you tell the truth, but you look like you're saying something nice. If someone was watching or observing you from afar talking to a piece of shit, they would assume that you're saying something nice, but really you're destroying their ego. You do actually have a lot of people that hate you, Libra, but I don't think you give a fuck, do you? I don't think you are the type of person that is a people pleaser. You come across as potentially a people pleaser, but you're not. You're not. Far from it. Maybe you love to correct people. If they have if they have a notion or an idea about you that you are a people pleaser, it's like, ooh, wait, this is going to be sweet. So maybe you actually enjoy destroying people's egos, or maybe you enjoy putting people in their places. At least you come across like that. Okay. Fox Mulder, you talk a lot of shit. The fuck are you talking about? Hi, Crystalline. Francis, get a life, because you projecting too much isn't helping you in any way. Go contribute to something. I'm glad you like Shadia. Shadia? No, we haven't done Cancer yet. We just finished air signs. We're gonna do water signs next. Suhani, hi. Oh, you're reciting Tupac. Okay. Specifically, when it comes to Tupac, I really love the song where he goes, what? How does the lyrics go? It's a woman song. It's kind of like talking about how we come from a woman, respect our woman, defend our whatever. It's a really good song, but I can't remember the lyrics. I really like that song. Obviously biased, but hey. All eyes on me. Mm-hmm. I can't say your name because you're trying to trick me into saying the N word, But you're right. I like them tall, muscular, but you forgot something else. I like them handsome as fuck. The prettier, the better. Why would I want an ugly dude, fat and short? The fuck? Alrighty, shall we do what signs? How many water signs do we have? I know Crystalline is a Pisces. Was it you or someone else? Suhani, Sabrina. Okay, let's do water signs. Ooh, 14545. Hang on, I messed that up. 14545. Pisces. Crystalline, you are a stellium Pisces. Interesting. All right, so Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or stellium. Let's see. What do strangers think? Oh, that was fast. You really wanted your reading, huh? That was fast. Pisces, right away I'm getting that you come across as someone that is selfless. Whether that's true or not. Okay, I'm gonna feed you in a bit. You come across as someone that will do things for your people, especially if you have a family. Like, for example, you could be out with your family and you're doing this for this person and this for this person and this for this person. It's almost like you are all over the place trying to help everybody. People also think that you have no enemies, that you are everybody's friend. You come across as someone that is easy to talk to, easy to be with, easy to create connections, or easy to get along with people. Okay, it's really positive. You know, I want to say that you come across as a sweetheart. And look at this card. I mean, never mind it's the Hermit, but look at this card. It's kind of like a sweetheart vibe, right? You know, you come in peace. You help where you can. You do what you can. You are there for the people around you. For the people that are interested in you romantically, you come across as very attractive. There is something about your beauty, though. There is something about your beauty that is that doesn't go out of style. You know when people have like beauty standards and it's seasonal, right? Because beauty standards change. There is something about you that doesn't change. It's beautiful in every season, if that makes sense. And you know, maybe it's your energy that people perceive. So beauty standards change, right? But maybe what people are observing in you is actually your energy. Because you come across as a sweetheart, which is kind of cute. You come across as cute, sweetheart, helpful, helpless, not helpless. Not helpless. Maybe you come across as helpless. Who knows? But I wanted to say selfless, not helpless. Selfless. Maybe you have people around you that seem happy, and the people that are judging you from the outside of your life, they look at the people that you're with and they're like, oh my god, look at Pisces taking care of everything. Which is a good trait for you, but a bad trait for the person you're with. Let's say you are with a partner and you're all over the place trying to make them feel good and comfortable and satisfied and whatever else. But are they doing the same for you? That is my question. But you come across as selfless. You know, you really like to help. You really are there for your people. So in family gatherings, friend group, you could be the type of friend that is the babysitter. And I make that face because I hate when I go out with my friends and I become the babysitter. For example, if you go out drinking, let's say with your friends, and they get really drunk and they don't know where left is and where right is, and you're like, come on guys, come on, you become the babysitter. Do you know what I mean? You become the mommy of the group, where you take care of everybody. It's like, even though you're drunk as well, you're trying to take care of everybody. It's like, come on, let's go over there, even if you're wasted. So there's this beautiful energy that people feel when they look at you, when they observe you, when they judge you, because people do judge when they're looking anyway. But it's good traits. Mostly anyway. It's good traits. You could be perceived as a people pleaser, but maybe those people that see you as a people pleaser wouldn't do the things that you are doing for others. Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, if I saw you, if I saw you doing everything for your partner, wiping their face, making sure their hands are clean, your fucking partner, not your child, okay? I will definitely judge you and say, oh, people pleaser. You know what I mean? I would judge and say, oh my God, your partner should be able to do that for themselves. But you could be doing that out of love. You don't really care if you spoil your partner rotten, right? But if I was to see you, I would judge you because I wouldn't do that shit for my partner. Bitch, please. Fuck that. Okay, I know you're hungry. I'll let you feed you later. But honestly, Pisces, you come across as a sweetheart. Sweetheart. And I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. Anybody can be a sweetheart. Right? You can have Virgo in your chart. Alrighty. Yeah, literally, Sabrina, I don't like going out. If I go out drinking, I like to go solo because I have no attachment to friends. When you go out with your friends, you have to take care of each other, and if they get drunk, you have to take care of them, make sure they go home safe. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Because even though I do get drunk, I will still take care of you because as a friend, I feel obligated. So when I go out drinking, I don't invite nobody. If I see you while I'm out, I see you when I'm out. And when I see you when I'm out, I'm not obligated because we didn't go out together. You know what I mean? So I leave whenever I want. I go places whenever I want. I'm not... Like, I remember the last time I went out with friends, they were like, okay, let's go there, or let's go home, I'm hungry. And it's like, bitch, the night just started. I like to stay out late as well. The night just got started. What do you mean go home? Go home, you go home. It's like, yeah, but I need to call for a cab. And I had to call for a cab, wait outside in the cold for her to get a cab. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not doing this shit no more. Yes, exactly. Know how to handle your liquor. If you don't know your limit, don't go out. Don't go out. If you think I'm Lebanese, it's a compliment because Lebanese people are beautiful people. They are beautiful people. So I'll take it as a compliment. But I'm not Lebanese. Alright, let's see who's next because my tummy is really retaliating right now. And she's like, bitch, feed me. So, Scorpio. Scorpio sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see what people or what strangers or what do strangers think about you, Scorpio? What do strangers think about you? That you have many options. That you are really romantic. You come across as someone, who did I say this to? I feel like I said this to someone. I think it's Aquarius. You come across as very romantic and the one for many people. So people see you as someone that would be a good hubby or a good wifey. It's a little bit too strong for my liking, but hey, they see you as someone that can be like a trophy wife, I guess, or a trophy husband, or a wifey material, a hubby material. And they see you as someone that has many options. And you are really picky, really choosy. Okay. People also think of you as someone that can be a freak, and maybe it's because of the stereotype of a Scorpio, right? Everybody sexualizing Scorpios, but it feels like people assume that maybe there is something about your looks, okay, that gives off sexual vibes. Scorpio again, but there is something. It's like people assume that you are a freak in the sheets. Whether it's true or not, most likely true, but they assume that, okay? You also come across as lovey-dovey, whatever that means. So maybe some people assume that you are clingy when in love, or if it's not about clingy, it could be like you are really romantic when you are in love. So even if that is their assumption. So even if they don't know you that well, for them to know, they just assume that you are that type. You come across as the one. Like when people look at you, it's like, yeah, put a ring on it, put a ring on it, put a ring on it. There is something about your house. So maybe people, maybe neighbors or people around you, your house, that are judging your house or judging how good your house looks. So it could be neighbors or people that are passing your house, or maybe when you walk out of your house, people judge that your house is looking neat or your house looks taken care of. Okay. I'm getting like heavy wifey or hubby material. Like people look at you as husband material, wifey material. Okay. Freak in the sheets and romantic. No, I'm not taking questions, Tanvir. Tanvir, aren't you like a regular? I've seen your name before. We only do personal questions on Sundays. not everybody wants to be hubby or wifey material. Maybe it sounds good to you. You want to be someone's wife, someone's husband? Maybe change your username first. Then maybe you have potential. I can talk with my eyes. Yes. I mean, I think everybody can. Bitch, if I look into your eyes, I can hear your thoughts. Actually, I can hear your thoughts without looking into your eyes. But when I look into your eyes, I can see you naked. Not your body, because most of the time I don't want to fucking see you naked. But when you look into someone's eyes, they are exposed. They are exposed. If you know, you know. Honestly, if you know, you know. That I don't think everybody can do this shit, but if you know how to do it, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Alrighty, let's see. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, what do strangers think about you? What do strangers think about you, Cancer? You can have Taurus in your chart. Wow, I mean, hang on. Taurus? You can have Taurus in your chart. Cancer, hang on. You know, we just did Scorpio reading and we talked about how Scorpios come across as hubby or wifey material. Never mind that reading, because your reading is really the marriage vibe. We have the Hierophant, Four of Wands. You know what I feel? You know what people think about, or it's something that crosses their mind? They're like, whoever that's got you at home, they are one lucky bastard. I feel like people assume that you are married, that you are taken, because how can you even be single? For sure, you're not single. Even if you're single as fuck, people assume you're not single, that someone snatched you already. And if you are single and no indication that shows them that you are married, they're like, how come you're not married? You definitely belong in a house somewhere, becoming someone's trophy husband or wife. Because this energy is way more powerful than the Scorpio reading. Because in the Scorpio reading, if you haven't seen it, it's all about how Scorpios are perceived as the one. Wifey, hubby, material. You are the ultimate of that. What the fuck? Maybe you have Scorpio in your chart? So, when people look at you, they envy the person you're with. When people look at you, they envy the person you're with, even if you're not with anybody. They just assume that you have someone. It's like, how can you be single? There is no way that you are single. No way. You can't convince me. Even if you're like, I don't have anyone. I'm not married. I don't have a lover. It's like, you're lying. You're just trying to cheat on your partner. You're just trying to tell me you're single. You're not. They can't fathom that idea. Because it's almost like you have this energy of, I am already in a committed relationship. I am already satisfied. You know what I mean? I already have someone at home. You also look like someone that is a great lover. When I talk about great lover, I'm not talking about just the bedroom. I'm talking about as a partner. You come across as someone that can be a really good partner. Whatever. I'm seeing something specific, which is wearing white. I don't know if you wear white a lot. But you know, like some of the dresses, I'm literally seeing a dress, but if you are a man, I guess maybe maybe you like to wear dresses, who cares? But I feel like this is specifically for the woman. I'm seeing a dress like a sundress that is white. And you're giving the vibe of like, I'm married, I'm someone's mommy, I'm someone's wifey with that dress. Do you know what I mean? So even if you're single as fuck, again, Cancer, come across as taken. I'm already off the market. There is something classy, and you come across as a parent, whether you are or not. You definitely look older than your age. And I don't mean that you look older as in your face looks older. It's more like your style. You know, when you go to like you know, when you go to your children's school and you watch like a soccer or a football match and all the parents dress in a certain way, you dress like that. There is something about the way you dress. You look like you are a parent, someone's wife, someone's husband, whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's like elegant slash conservative style. I'm hearing less is more. Maybe you think that. Maybe that's something you believe. Less is more. So if you are, again, with that dress, that white dress, and I'm not talking about a wedding dress, it's more like a sundress. If you could be the type of person that thinks less is more, meaning that if I show less, then it's more. And to some extent it is. It's giving you this image where you are taken, where you are like wifey material, where you are like someone's mommy, you know? That's the image you are portraying. Okay. All right. Cancers have family hearts, is true. I mean, Cancer is literally the mother of the zodiac. You know, ruled by the moon. The moon is literally the mother. Hey Ivy, you are late to the party, baby. We're about to close down. Yeah, they're very nurturing. Cancerians are very nurturing. Just don't get on their bad side. Don't get on their bad side and you're good. You're good. As long as you stay in line. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed. Virgo Taurus readings coming up. And I'll see you guys later. Take care.